What's up, it's Cinema Shogun here, and I hope each and every last one of you are enjoying this beautiful Friday the 13th morning. I know a lot of people hate Friday the 13th. However, I've always liked Friday the 13th. I'm a big horror movie fan, so having a Friday the 13th in the middle of Halloween season, that's a 2 for 2 for me. So today, it's kind of cool outside. Maybe I'll make some homemade chili and sit down and watch a bunch of horror movies. Watch Jason Voorhees do his thing. But while I'm at home enjoying my Friday the 13th, I know a lot of you all will be commuting back and forth to and from work. A lot of you all will be dropping your kids off at school this morning. Some of you plan on going out and enjoying this Friday night. Maybe you want to go to a party. Maybe you want to go to a sports game. Maybe you just want to hang at the bar. Well, I would never recommend that any of you all live your lives in fear. And I'm still today not recommending for you to live today in fear. However, I do think it's important to put out this little video warning. I've already talked about this on prior videos yesterday, but just in case you missed it, today is a day that I would recommend that you all are a little more cautious than usual. And not just because it's Friday the 13th. As you all know, there is a big conflict going on over in the Middle East. And Hamas, they've called for a worldwide day of rage, a worldwide jihad, a worldwide day of violence today. They're calling on their supporters from around the world, including right here in America. They're calling for them to sacrifice themselves. They're calling for them to carry out violent acts against innocent people in our country, as well as whatever country you're in watching this video right now. Law enforcement agencies all around America are on high alert. And oddly enough, the two places where they say are the most likely for something to happen, it's New York, which we kind of figured that, but also Florida. Two places on the opposite ends of the country, right? Two places far away from each other, two states that couldn't be more different. But this shows you just how broad and how wide the effects of this conflict over in the Middle East can stretch. It doesn't matter if you're a Democrat in New York. It doesn't matter if you're a Republican down in Florida. We're all facing the same threat. We may have all of these differences, but at the end of the day, we have all been threatened by Hamas. And if Florida and New York are the main two places that they're worried about something happening, that just lets you know that anything could happen anywhere, because these two places are so different. Two different ways of life completely. For the most part, different belief systems. So no matter where you're at in America, just know that you are not too far away from somewhere where something could pop off. So all I'm saying is, I'm not telling you all to stay home. If I were you, I wouldn't go to any really large gatherings, but you do you. But just be a little more cautious. Just be a little more aware. For those of you all who carry, you already know what the deal is. But also, Don't think that you only have to worry about one type of person. Don't think that anyone who's the only people capable of doing something are people who look like they came from here, or they look like they came from there, or they look this way or that way. Because to be completely honest with you all, I know that our southern border is wide open. So all of these people that you see on these videos on CNN, Fox News, all of these militant groups, their members are coming right across the southern border, and they're in a city and a town near you right now as we speak. But make no mistake about it, in my opinion, we have to worry just as much as we have to worry about maybe an immigrant from one of these countries possibly doing something. We have to worry about people from right here in the United States who have been indoctrinated in our school systems possibly doing something as well. Organizations that are always out here protesting and stuff anyways, Black Lives Matter, Antifa, you name it, they've already expressed their support for the attacks against Israel recently. Now, I'm not telling you that you need to take Israel's side, or you need to take the side of the people of Palestine, or you need to take this people's side or those people's side. But at the end of the day, there's nothing wrong with calling out violent acts. When you see people paragliding into someone's town and basically pillaging their village, killing women and children, kidnapping people, there's nothing wrong with saying, hey, that's wrong. But these people refuse to call it out. They refuse to say it's wrong. In fact, they're in the streets right now as we speak. And I'm not talking just about Palestinians or people from the Middle East. I'm talking about your kids. Your kids are in the streets protesting, raging out about something that's going on over in the Middle East that they have no understanding of. So if you think that the only people you have to worry about fall under a certain category, think again. But with that being said, I want you all to enjoy your day. I'm going to try to enjoy my day. But let's just all be a tad bit more cautious. And to be honest with you all, if today is the day that they're announcing, then I wouldn't be surprised if they do something on a different later date. Because why would they say, hey, Friday's the day? You know, I think that moving forward, we're going to all have to be just a tad bit more aware of what's going on around us. Let me know your thoughts about all of this, though, down in the comments below. While you're down there, hit the thumbs up, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell, and I'll talk to you all soon in the next video.